Hello, welcome to a new game called Hike from Morning Shift Studios. I think an indie dev from Finland. It's just a Unity asset rubbish. You've worked hard for many years without any breaks, and finally you get a chance for one. You head for a hike. The music always drowns you out. I told the developer that, but that bug is in his other game as well. At least you're able to change it in settings. So as you can see, I've updated my car since work trip, and the developer has oh look there, I've got shift superpowers. The developer evidently has a yellow fetish, that and the green tree. The green tree acid is warring against the yellow flowers. There's no bees, no butterflies. Evidently we're heading towards an apocalypse since there's no bees, so what better thing to do than to go out camping before the everything dies through no pollination. So this, after hours of walk, you finally come to an area of your liking. So this is just an easy, as you can see, I have to go into settings and reset sounds. And the developer said he fixed that, but he hasn't. So the idea is to basically find and my shift superpowers have gone. I literally have to keep pressing tab every second. So you can see a little white fuzz, sort of blurry, misty thing. That's where we're supposed to. Evidently we used to be in the army. We also have a grave here. I don't know why. Actually, I do. It's a ruse. We only come out here every year just to make sure that the people that we killed are still buried. Being an ex-army vet. Am I stuck in the tent? I'm stuck in the tent, guys. Wow. I really can't move, I don't think. Nope, can't move. Wow. Okay, part 2. Okay, let's try that again. Part 2, and don't get stuck in the tent. Whoa, nearly. So yeah, basically, you just throw that together. Then you got to go get some firewood. Again, you're looking around for a fuzzball. Is the best way I can put it. It can be quite hard to find these things. So basically, I come out this. There's no story, so I'm just making up a story. So basically, the story is I went back after they fixed my car in work trip, and I killed them all. There's the firewood over there. So I killed them all. I literally got a pickup truck, put it underneath them because they didn't move anywhere, and I brought them out here, took them to my killing shack, and chopped them all up and buried them in the mass grave here. So that's basically what I did. And the dev's in on this. It's not just me. He's fully aware. So this is where you can light a fire and say Allah, Allah Kabar. And no, we won't do any of that yet. Instead of setting myself on fire, we'll torture people by playing through this Unity game. Because this is what it's all about. Now, you have to find the really bad pathing. I've told the dev to get rid of the pathing and just go straight so we can run it. My shift powers have suddenly died down again. I evidently am out of protein or something. Okay, so I am rushing this as much as I can. You'll notice the sound's gone up again. I will change that soon. And we have to sew this. Going to need an axe. There we go. Now, you can actually just, when you find the firewood, go to the cabin and just walk straight through the door. Which really shows with all these bugs that the developer really spent no time. This is a random asset junk. being thrown everywhere. Looks like the pathway is over there, so I'm going to see if I can run over there now. That might be... Am I completely delusional? Oh, it's over there. Or is that where I just come from? Please let that not be just where I come from. It's going to suck if that is. That is just where I've literally just walked around in a circle. That's good to me. I would have much preferred a better pathing than what he has done. Okay, so yeah, it wasn't really hard to kill these, kill the guys from the NPCs from the last video game that he did. So if you're not sure, the last game this developer put out was Word Trip. This game is worse in comparison to that. There's no NPCs, largely because I've killed them all, and yeah, not that they put up a fight, they just kind of stood there while I had them to pieces. They just went, so as I said, if you get firewood, you'll be able to walk straight through that door. But on level 2, you actually have to go around the back. Developer could not be bothered putting water in that. And this crowbar must be enchanted because my running speed has come back. So this is an enchanted crowbar, people. And now we grab the axe. So this is my killing shack. This is where I kill them all. And has the... No, it hasn't. That's a trophy I took from the last game. Every serial killer needs a trophy. And as I said, they didn't move. They were quite cooperative. My shift superpowers have gone. This axe isn't enchanted. But as I said, they were quite cooperative. They just stood there while I had them to bits. Now the developer couldn't afford animation, so I kind of had to do it this way myself. That was the only way, so that's what we did. I wheeled them into that cabin. I did a lot of that, and they went blah 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 blah, blah. And when they stopped going blah 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 blah, then I buried them in that cave, in that pit near the tent. And I'm going to do that, and whoa, look at that. And my powers have come back for that little... Have my powers come back? They kind of keep coming and going. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if it's the enchanted tools or what. This is an area where I just like to play around. Nothing is greater than playing around in a place I'm not supposed to be. Every serial killer needs to keep his energy up. You know, it needs to be of physical prime condition. And this is my little gym. Sometimes I release my victims there. There was no point releasing the and then hunt them down, sort of thing. But there was no point in releasing the victims of Work Trip because they, as soon as I let them go, they just stood there. So, you know, this is only for really hard characters where, you know... Did I even grab anything here? I'm not even sure I grabbed anything. Yeah, I did. Oh, well, there you go. I took it out with invisible pliers. Now, I asked the dev to improve the jumping mechanics here. I believe he did a little bit, but it's still aggravating. So you got to shift jump, basically, to get through all this. And if a serial killer like me, who's good with the axe, gets ticked off with this. Now this next jump is the real aggravating one. See? So I'm going to do part 3. Oh, got it. There we go. So get that one right. Because you can also stuff that one up. So that's a really aggravating part because you keep having to redo it again over and over and over again. And I still even like that to be better than what it is, because it goes against the whole principle of this game being an easy for achievement farming and an easy walking simulator. In truth, with all that put aside, it's just asset rubbish with a developer wanting to make it quicker, basically. Music's gone really loud again, and look at this. I can't even get into settings. So as I said, it's just a whole pile of rubbish, bugs everywhere, and this is where I sit up like a mountain lion and I look for my next victim. That's basically why we're up there. I don't know if this is supposed to be eye candy equivalent to the cyclone blowing well in Word Trip. It's not. So anyway, time to go back. Now this is where the game suddenly turns into an MK Ultra experience, because you cannot see a thing in front of you, and you've got to find your tent, which only comes up when you basically ride on top of it, and that's the best way I can describe it. Just and now there's also an achievement if you find some skeleton. Just basically all you got to do is follow the wall, and you'll eventually come across it. So I'm not going to bother. But this will drive you batty, insane. It will put you in a negative mood. Oh, there's the grave. Like I was many times, and basically you'll want to hunt NPCs and bury them in a mass grave. And this is basically, you know, why I went back to hunt those in Word Trip and bury them. Is it just me, or was this where my tent was originally? I think I am part of the MK Ultra experience here, because that should be where my tent is, because that's where the mass grave is. Unless there's two of these, that is possible. Because I've just walked around in a circle and it didn't happen. So I'm guessing we're in a different area, and there's. So the previous one where my tent was is where Tim or Tom was, and that may have been Freda. So I've buried the whole family apparently. I have no recollections, and that's what I'm going to claim in court. This is just really aggravating. This is not fun at all, and this just goes in stark contrast to. Oh, hang on. We are. So the tent is somewhere around here, in a straight line from that. So I should be able to find it now. Okay, so I want to also kill those musicians. And Dev, you must be depressed for some reason, because all the yellow's gone. You know, you are a better Dev when. Oh, thank you. There you go. That's better. I want more yellow. What is going on here? Where's this stupid mechanic? I'm gonna. There's that stupid grave again. Literally, the thing should be just here somewhere. Oh, I think I saw it. Yep, there we go. Oh, that was torture. I think the dev's trying to get back, get into the FBI by producing that one. Unfortunately, the next one isn't that much better. So I came from this way. Got to find another white bubble. Again, my shift superpower is waning. That might be it there. That looks... no? Oh, there it is up there. Okay. And then it says, oh, because of the trees blocked the way, so you got to find another spot. So you can see why I went nuts after playing this game, and went back to Work Trip and just hacked them all. I'm also, you'll notice, a philanthropist, because I basically leave my tent and the fire running. And that's just me being kind. You know, I paid $4.50 for, well, most people pay $4.50 for that tent. And I think it's very noble of them for leaving it for someone else to use. I mean, that's noble of you. Personally, I got this for free. Now, there's a lot of curators that have likened this to Firewatch. Oh, my superpower's back. Thank you. And Dear Esther, seriously? Oh, this is so much better than Dear Esther and Firewatch. What are you kidding me? Oh, this dev's gone all out. He's got yellow grass and green trees. And he's put a couple aggravating mechanics in it. No, so... And that's the end of the game. And he's given us the superpower. We can't jump anymore. He's taken that away from us. We've forgotten how to jump. And he greets us with the final yellow grass. He's saying, and look at that for the sky. Yeah, have you ever seen such a realistic sky as that? And there's my car. No one's taken it. No one could see it because it blended in with the yellow grass. And in fact, some people, you know, drove down the road, didn't see it till the last minute, went, oh crap, and then, oh. So look, I've got to get some fuel, but I'll come back, grab those people, and bury them in the mass grave. And that's the end of the game. Yeah. Now, he has fixed the bug because it used to lock up, so he has fixed that too. So he's done two things. Still nowhere near $4.50. Maybe get it on a 75% sale if you really need to. Other than that, I hope I've settled your curiosity. For all the curators that gave this guy a thumbs up, are you serious? For those that compare this to Firewatch, are you serious? Anyway, until next time, bye for now.